Hey, what's going on? It's time for another record update on a collection I just scored. Um, this is from a dude I've bought a few things off. Um, the interesting thing about this collection is most of this is newer, and just because it's newer doesn't mean that plenty of these weren't special editions and are completely out of print. And many of them are already worth surprising amounts of money. Just be honest. But let's get right to what I think is, or it's not even arguable. This is the most expensive thing in it. This is a Beastie Boys Pollywog Stew from 1982. These are super rare. There's a repress of this from the 90s that's maybe even worth like about $100. This is worth 400 to 500, and it's in. The dude did an awesome job taking care of it and kept it in this kind of hard shell case, which is pretty awesome. So that there is Beastie Boys Pollywog Stew 1982 punk album. So moving over to the records, as you see, I just kind of laid them out, no particular order. As always, I'm just gonna flip through them, go right off the dome. I don't know everything, and feel free to leave your hate in the comments. So we have a repress of Nuclear Assault. I think this is their first album, best one from 80s. Pig Destroyer, I think that's an original. Propane, this is from the 90s, but this is a repress, comes with the CD. Sacred Reich, newer album from them. Requiem, don't know a ton, I think it's a soundtrack. Don't know everything about that. Dream, I don't know what that is. Pig Destroyer, 90s, early 2000s grindcore. Suicide King, don't know what that is exactly. Then this is kind of cool, repress of Ministry. Mine is a terrible thing to taste. And these are like numbered on like some ridiculous weight vinyl. Actually worth some money. Madball repress. Marauder. I don't know what's with this cover. It's not as cool as the original cover with like the samurai dude, but some 90s hardcore, I guess. Sub-Zero. And we got a deluxe Motorhead, All Hail the Bastards. And many of these are sealed. In fact, I think almost all the ones we just looked at were sealed. Forgot to mention that. So this one's cool. This is Join the Army. It wasn't sealed, but it's near mint. It's like perfect. It's got something I've never seen. It's got the poster in it. Pretty cool. Breast milk. Don't know exactly what that is. Then we got some Cattle Decap. This is a limited color of it or something. Pharaohs. This is the dude in what's he in? Behemoth? Yeah, I think it's one of the other Behemoth members. Another one from Sean. Don't know exactly what that is. Again, all these are sealed. Catatonia. These are my buddy's Intronaut, kind of a jazz, proggy metal, kind of Mastodon-ish. Based. Don't know. I heard of them. Don't know everything about them. Don't remember. Oh yeah, Agoraphobic Nosebleed, some like a grindcore. Relapse Records, and a deluxe what was it, 30th anniversary of Leprosy. This is kind of cool. Skinless, some death metal. And that one is some kind of limited pressing of it. What was that? Oh, GBH. This is an OG and it's sealed, so that's pretty cool. Something you probably won't see again. And then, oh yeah, Iron Maiden, Seventh Son. This one's sealed. And then Candaria. All right, so moving on. In my opinion, the greatest metal album ever put out, or it's right there with any of the greats. Rain and Blood, you name it. Peter Steele from Typo Negative, his original band. Carnivore, Retaliation. This album could never, ever, ever come out today. It would be canceled. I mean, you have songs like praising nuclear power, pro-American songs, some kind of racially insensitive stuff. Check out the lyrics to Race War if you have the stomach for it. Peter Steele, what a lot of these like commies and Metal Injection, these magazines never want to admit was Peter Steele was very, very right wing. I mean, even wrote Agnostic Front lyrics. So great album. I've always loved this album since I was a kid. Zombie. I don't remember what that one is. You can leave in the comments if you remember. I know I've seen it. Oh, this one's cool. This is an OG, Cryptic Slaughter from 1987. And this is still sealed. So that's pretty crazy. Cool album. I think this is their second album. Not my favorite by them, but it's a good one. More Catatonia. Enslaved. Go Ahead and Die. And that is, don't remember. Hexfall. And like I said, many of these are already out of print. Oh, Kingdom of Sorrow. It's a dude from Crowbar. Mastodon Remission. I think this is a repress, not an OG. This one's cool. This one's already out of print, even though this album just came out. This is like a limited 500 copies. Dying of Everything, new Obituary album. It's not their best. It's not their worst. I mean, it's what you expect from Obituary. So, I mean, to me, that's what keeps those dudes awesome. Is it's always more or less the same. You know, some better than others. That one is good. Some Pig Destroyer, some Grindcore, more Pig Destroyer. Times of Grace. Why do I know that? Okay. Maybe I was thinking of the Neurosis album. Terror, some hardcore. The Ocean, prog metal, Metal Blade. Torque. And speaking of Neurosis, I think that's one of their newer albums. They're canceled too, or I think they broke up because of domestic violence or something like that. Awesome band though. Like pretty much every one of their albums rule. This one's cool. This is original and it's sealed and it's Japanese. So that is Devo. And I think this one came out in 1980. So that's super cool in my opinion. And it's been real well taken care of. And we got some Opeth. Some nerd metal. Ministry. Land of Rape and Honey. I think their second or third album. Meshuggah. This one's actually surprisingly worth quite a bit already. This one too. Mastodon. Or no. This isn't the one that. This one could be worth a bunch. I have some special pressings of these. Pretty good Mastodon album. Not my favorite, but a good one. This is a new Mastodon album. Again, not my favorite that they did. Crack the Sky is my favorite, but it's good. It's solid. So moving on, got some Behemoth. Not my favorite black metal, not my least favorite. Just it's all right. Apocrypha. That is, this is a new Sepultura album. I think it's like 2020. Some Melvins, I saw them recently with Mr. Bungle, I think. Knuckle Dust, some kind of hardcore. Re-release of Pungent Stench, been caught buttering, 90s kind of death metal. Sleep Token. I mean, I heard this band's pretty popular. Probably not anything I would like. Probably will sell instantly. New songs about the same shit. Mushroom Head. Oh, this one is, I don't know a lot about these guys. I've had some of their CDs. Polka Dot Cadaver. I think maybe the dude from System of a Down is in this band. All these are super out of print, super hard to find. This one's actually sealed. And even on Discogs and eBay, there's like none of these anywhere. So this is kind of rare. Yeah, don't remember exactly what that is. Reverend Horton Heat. I know those guys partied with them many times in the 90s. Good times. Ramones. I got an Obituary repress. Skinny Puppy. Oh, Rivers of Nil. This one is also, it's like from like 2018, totally out of print. And this is sealed too. I don't know a ton about it. I've heard them a little bit, kind of like metalcore, deathcore. It's all right. Not my favorite, not my least favorite. Another one from the same band. I think this is a repress of one of their older albums. More Sleep Token. Possessed. And there's recently some drama with these guys. I guess they fired their drummer over some TikToks. Some girls were Me Tooing the guy. I've seen them with the new drummer. Dude does a great job, but that dude Emilio, who's in Sadistic Intent, he's really the one who put together the whole Possessed reunion. So it's kind of unfortunate to see, but you know, we'll see. So we got some Paradise Lost. Oh, this one, interesting. First pressings of this are ridiculously expensive, like $1,000. This is a repress. It's sealed. It's actually kind of pricey. This is the first album from Agnostic Front, New York Hardcore. We got some Testament represses. That may be the first edition right there. And what was this? Oh, yeah. Dark Knight soundtrack. We got a Discharge. This is a compilation, I believe. Protested Survive. Die Clute. This has Dino from Fear Factory. Another dude I hang out with from time to time. Super cool guy. But yeah, I don't really know much about that band though, to be honest, except other than he's in it. This is some project by the Enslaved. Hugs ya. Enslaves in that. Inter Arma. Don't know nothing about that. Another is Song. So moving on. This is a newer, I think this is like the Jungle Rot comeback album. I really like this band. Just simple, straightforward death metal. always thought they were pretty good. Terminal Bliss. Don't really know a lot about that one. Oh, Deeds of Flesh. One of these guys, this is like technical death metal. One of these guys is in Suffocation. I think the bass player. A little too nerdy for me, but people definitely seem to like him. Fix. That was kind of a weird one that got in there. Oh yeah, what is this? Oh, 10-Foot Ninja. I think this is another rare one. I've had CDs of this, and the CDs are worth a ton. I don't know if this is a repress or not. Don't remember right off the top of my head. I got some Warzone. Oh yeah, this is a Tomahawk. Thrawn Sis. Another Pig Destroyer. A lot of Pig Destroyer in here. This one's actually worth a bunch too. The Static X repress. This net was never pressed on vinyl till fairly recently. Came out in the age of CDs. Atheist. This one might be an OG. Oh yeah, this is, don't know much about that. I know this one's kind of valuable though. Dope Throne. Another Catatonia. Surge from System, his solo. Grave Pleasures. Another Catatonia. Oh, Three Teeth. This is some kind of like industrial metal. This stuff's pretty hard to find too. Whitechapel, The Valley. I think that's out of print or sold out. Venom in Prison. Visions of Disorder. I think that's a repress. Or yeah, it has to be from the 90s. So moving into the second to last, got some. Oh, this one is, no, this one's not an original, but this is like a 1990 and it's sealed. So that's kind of cool. We got newer Body Count. The Super Deluxe Sepultura reissue of Arise. Slipknot, that's some kind of limited edition. This is a 2013 Slayer 180 gram sealed. I know, I'm not even, I know it's like a null, blah, 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 whatever. It's kind of black metal industrial. Agents of Oblivion. It's kind of like Ghost, hard rock, something like that. System of a Down, Syndrome of a Down. Code Orange, Dead Cross, Dave Lombardo, Mike Patton. Crumbsuckers reissue. Counting Days, Cephalic Carnage. I like these guys. I've seen them recently. Interesting band. Oh yeah, Deftones. This one's it's a new album, but it's some kind of super limited release of it. Buzz Oven, some like southern hair, not hair, but like doom metal. Belphegor. I love that cover. Pretty awesome. Oh yeah. Caligula's. This is some progressive stuff. Drug Norca. Code Orange. Another Cattle Decap. Cattle Decapitation again. Another Cattle Decapitation. Candyman, Code Orange. This one's actually worth some money. This is a repress, sealed. Dio, Holy Diver, of course. Candaria. Borstal. Oh, this one is one of the best ones. This is first press, Bella Fagor, Zombie Goat Ritual. It's on like red vinyl. It's actually worth something. And then what else do we got? I don't remember what that is. I think that might be Behemoth. Butthole Surfers. Ah, this one's a good one. And this is sold out too. I don't know why. I buy this stuff new from this label, and this one's been sold out for like 8 months. And this is Blood Incantation, as you can see from that logo. One of my favorite like newer death metal bands. Oh, this is cool. This is original Broken Bones, Fuck Off and Die. This is from the 80s and it's sealed. So that's kind of crazy. And then Black Flag. And then we got, you know, here's the Beastie Boys. And then this is a newer White Zombie or Rob Zombie box set. This is awesome, actually, here. This is Ramones' first album, some kind of like deluxe repress of it. It's like 4 albums. Then we got some Zentrix, which I've never even seen that one before. Must be new. Primus Fizzle Fry. This is an OG. It's not worth that much though. Oh, the Ulver. This is that kind of soundtrack thing they did. Oh, this is some kind of crazy Deftones White Pony. Things like weighs like 5 pounds. I Hate God. I don't know remember if that's original or OG. Opeth reissue. DRI reissue. Possessed. 7 Churches reissue. Discharge. Hear Nothing's no Nothing, and then I got a test press of something. I don't know what it is. And then just last here we have Monstrosity, 7-inch, Nails, Starkweather, Hatebreed. I wish this one was OG, but it's not. It's a Beer City. DRI. These are all sold on tour. Hatebreed. Terror. The Storm. Vision and Disorder. So yeah. Oh, Brutal Truth. That's cool. Cause for Alarm. I wish this was an OG, but it's not. It is a reissue. Die Cruisin'. Wish that was an OG, but it's not. So some of these, if they were original punk singles, they'd be like $300. Cro-Mags. Assholes on Parade, and don't remember what that is. So yeah, I'm always buying records, and I've got this huge massive thing of CDs over here, and that's gonna be my next video. So, and it's, there's like, I'll give you a little preview. It's all like really crazy 80s 90s metal CDs. So thanks for watching. Catch you soon.